Hello everybody, this is Amanda from the Little Bluebird Gallery, and I am going to be painting another one of these. I did this yesterday and got a good reaction from a lot of people online, so I thought I would do another one. I needed to do this anyway just to be preparing for the holidays, but I'm going to do a different color scheme with this one. And instead of doing the pink here for the little bucket and the ornaments, I'm going to do this in a red. So if you're just joining for the first time, I'm Amanda Hilburn, and I am a mixed media palette knife artist. And right now I'm trying to stream both to my Facebook page and my Instagram page. So I'm going to try to see what you guys are saying, but it's going to be a little bit hard for me to answer questions today. So I'm just going to get started. And this is just going to be more of a follow along and keep me company kind of thing rather than, it's not really a tutorial. So I'm just going to kind of be in my own little world here, doing what I do, and let you come along and watch and keep me company. So I'm going to try to keep the same color scheme other than that pink that I did yesterday. So and those of you who were asking about my online painting group, it's going to be closing on August the 2nd. It's been open for quite a while now, but I just feel like it would help us all if I close it and just concentrate on the actual painting rather than promoting it so much. And for this one, I've used just about every kind of paint that I have. And I'll show you as I keep going. It's not all one brand. And I've told y'all this before, all of my paintings seem to go through an ugly stage before they really come to life. Hi Tina and Rita, Nita, sorry, and Tony. I'm glad y'all are here. Okay. The green on this tree that I did yesterday, I love this shade of green, and it is actually Junk Monkey paint. It is Olive You More is the name of it. I got this from my sweet friend Sonia over at Junk Monkey Paint, and I have really had fun playing with this. Let me show you what I've been doing. This is a chalk paint. It's made for furniture, but it is, you just scrape off the lid and add a little bit of matte gel medium to it, and it works great. Let's see, that's my new one. It's already pretty thick, but if you just add a little bit of some gel medium, then it makes it thicken up a lot more. And for those of you who are watching for the first time, this matte gel medium is my favorite thing to add to like craft paint. And in this case, this is a chalk type paint. And it just really thickens it up and allows me to load it on my palette knife more easily. In addition to that, I'm also using folk art paint and Liquitex heavy bodied acrylic paint. So when I say I'm a mixed media artist, I'm a mixed company brand paint artist also, I guess you could say. And I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to finish the whole thing. If I can keep your attention for the entire thing through Facebook Live and Instagram Live, then I'll be doing great. But it took me a while to do the other one. I'm not sure if I can do this one more quickly because I've already done it before or not. We'll see. Just wait and see what happens. Hi, Melissa and Joyce. Okay. I just bought this the other day, and it is actually pretty thick already, so I'm not going to add any gel medium to it. Forgot to put on my apron again, so I'll probably get paint on my clothes. But that's just what I end up doing most of the time. No big deal. This is a 9 by 12 canvas. The one I did yesterday was an 8 by 10. It's a little bit smaller. And the thing that I really love the most about painting with a palette knife is that you can be messy and loose and have fun with it and not worry so much about being perfect, because the outcome that you want anyway is a really loose, fun, textured painting. So if you are like me and when you try to paint with brushes, it makes you tense and a little stressed, I think you would like painting with a palette knife. It takes a little bit of practice to get used to it, but I really believe anybody could do this. Yours may not look exactly like mine when you're done, but it will be unique to you. And that's what makes things original. Let's see. Hi, Gina. She said, I like messy too. I love painting messy stuff. Karen's asking what color I'm using now. This was called Pale Gray by Folk Art. Let's see, what did I do with my white paint? I don't think I got it out yet. Roseanne said, I always say hand painted, so no two are exactly alike. That is the truth. Because even this that I'm painting now is not going to look exactly like the one I painted yesterday. Especially if you're putting a whole lot of fun little details in there. And there's no way that you can replicate that exactly ever again, in my opinion. At least I can't. And I don't want to. I don't want to just churn out the same thing over and over and over again. But that's one good thing about the palette knife is it kind of keeps you from doing that. It keeps you from painting things that look too much alike. Okay, let's see. I'm not going to be able to talk very much while I'm doing this, so I'll try to answer questions and keep up with what you're saying a little bit here and there, but I have to concentrate too. These little wispy Christmas trees is almost like a little Charlie Brown tree. They're so cute to me. So if you can see what I'm doing, there is no right or wrong way to do this. Because number one, trees all look different. Number two, we want it to be rustic, and not everything that I do, well, nothing that I do really looks totally realistic. I don't do realism, so. Just building little twigs. This one may be a little more wispy than the other one that I did. Its branches are spread out a little bit more. I didn't really time myself yesterday, so I don't know how long it took me to paint the first one that I did. But there's a timer going on these videos, so I'll be able to tell. But yesterday I was really trying to get the design just right. So now I have an idea of what I'm doing. I'm not creating it as I go. I already know what the end result's going to be. So it probably won't take me quite as long this time. That one needs to come out some more. So this little guy is pretty much created. So now I'll have to, I'm going to let the green part dry just a little bit. I was thinking that I was going to use this navy blue for the bottom part, but then I changed my mind, so I can do that. Roseanne said she likes the branches. This looks like it's light right here, but that's just a glare. It's actually not. Okay. I'm going to work on the red bucket just a little bit. See, Renaissance Gypsy's asking, do I ever use a heat tool to dry? Yes, I do. Sometimes when I try to use it, though, it will make my paint kind of crackle when I don't want it to. So I only use it if I'm really in a hurry, or if I know that it's a surface that's not going to crack. These really thick paints like this, sometimes when you do that, that's what happens for some reason. It tends to crackle. Sometimes I like the crackle, but sometimes I don't. I was just thinking you could add pine cones to this, and it would be really cute too. Gina said, I may have missed it, but what shade of red is that? I was hoping nobody would ask me because I can't pronounce it. So I'm just going to show you. See if it'll focus on it. I don't know if you can tell what that is or not. It's spelled Quinacridone. I have no idea how to say that. It's red. I need to type it in Google and hit the little button that will pronounce things for you. Because I don't know how to say that. If you do, that's great. I have no idea. You're welcome, Gina. I'm pretty sure that didn't help at all, though. Bobby says this is different from my other paintings, and she likes it. Thanks. I've been trying to branch out a little more. Branch out. I've got tree branches. But this was just an idea I had. I was trying to think of something fun, but kind of simple that I could do for more of a holiday type theme. And this was just what I came up with yesterday. Trying to wipe my palette knife off without knocking down all these cords that I have going here and there. Because I have my phone set up above me for the Instagram live, and then I have my webcam set up for my Facebook live. So got lots of wires everywhere. Let's see. I think I just need to add some ornaments. I may have to come back and touch up a few things. Roseanne says now she's going to have to get dressed and leave the house to go buy a palette knife. You'll be addicted. Just warning you. So I had the shabby chic pink tree yesterday, so I thought probably need to do one that's more traditional colors, and then I'll have one of each. And if you guys want more instruction on painting with palette knives, you know that I have a online painting group called the Little Bluebird Creative Community, and we do this every week. I make a new tutorial video for the ladies in the group, and it's released every Friday. And we also have a library of all of the past videos that I've done that you can access if you're a member. So if you want to join us, that will be great. I'm actually about to close the group to new registrations on August the 2nd. So it's open for you to join right now through August the 2nd. And then I won't be opening it up to new members until next year. Let's see, we need one right there. But I put a link here for you, or you can just go to my website. It's artbyamandahilburn.com, and the very first picture that pops up there at the top of the page, you can just click on it and it'll take you to the page where you can find out more about my painting group. Linda is asking me if I could show her how to hold the palette knife like I did when I was doing the needles on the branches. Linda, aren't you in the creative community? Correct me if I'm wrong. But what I had planned to do is do a more detailed tutorial for you all on this little guy. So let me know, Linda. If you're in the group, then we'll be covering that soon. Let's see. Do I need to put another one somewhere? Maybe about right here. Yes, Linda is in the group, so we will do that very soon. I'm planning to give you guys a little more of a detailed tutorial on some holiday items like this. So we'll do that. I'll write that down and make sure we get that done. Just a little bit. I want to add some in here. A little bit too much white space there. Oh, thank you, Sandra. I think it turned out pretty cute. I like this color scheme too. It's a little bit different from this one that I did yesterday. This one has a lot more white on the branches in the bucket too, but I think I like the way this one turned out. He has to be his own person. I'm going to add a little bit more to this background in a few spots, but then I'm going to call it done. So while I'm doing this, I will be able to watch your comments a little bit more closely. And especially on the Facebook page. I can't really see comments on my Instagram feed, but if you have any questions, I'll be happy to try and help. Linda's asking if I will show how to make pine cones in the group. Yes, ma'am, I sure will. And Linda's asking what colors of green I was using. For the green on here, I told y'all at the very beginning, but I'm not sure if you were here yet. I used this Junk Monkey paint in Olive, O-L-I-V-E, Olive You More. Trying to get these edges a little bit. Linda said she likes today's version better. Some people like a more traditional look, and some people like the pink or something different for Christmas rather than just the red and green. Let's see. Sandra's asking how long I've been doing this. I have been painting with a palette knife for maybe 6 years now. I did some brush work. I started my Facebook page about 8 years ago, selling painting and selling acrylic paintings. But I didn't really start painting with a palette knife right off the bat. Lynn says that she loves aqua and turquoise at Christmas. I think it's going to be pretty trendy this year, from what I can tell. Karen says, do you order the junk monkey paint? Yes. Karen, if you're in our creative community, which I think you are, there is a lady in our group. Her name is Sonia. And Sonia is the owner and creator of Junk Monkey Paint. Let's see. Whitney's asking if I buy supplies local or online. I do both. I have a page on my website where I have a list of all of my favorite supplies that you can order online. You can get them, some from Amazon, some come from Blick Art. But most of the time, I just run to Michael's. That's my favorite place. Let's see. How do I display all of my pieces? Do I have a gallery wall in my home? No, I don't. Let me show you. This is how I display my pieces. They're in a big pile over here. So, yeah. No. See, Renaissance Gypsy says, I need to finish some furniture painting today, but you've got me wanting to ditch that and play with paints. I would love it. You can do both. You could totally use this on your furniture. You could use this technique to paint pretty stuff on your furniture that you're doing. Yeah, Whitney, I just go to Michael's most of the time and get what I need. That's my favorite place. And they have good coupons too. Elaine said her displays look like mine. Well, I've been scanning paintings, so they're kind of all piled up back there right now because they've been through the scanner. But no, I'm not quite as organized as I should be with those things. I do have some paintings hanging on the wall in here. My bigger ones I have hanging up, but not all of them. I don't really have enough room to display everything. You should totally join our group, and then you could learn all these techniques and apply it to your furniture. Renaissance Gypsy says she's going to have to try this next. Lynn said that she had pegboard put up in her painting room. That's cool. Oh, that's a good idea. Someone said they would like to see this tree on a t-shirt. It's a possibility. Whitney said she's going to have to hit Michael's up if she tries to stay away because she overbuys. Well, they have good coupons. If that helps at all. Okay, I'm going to put my initials. I don't want to put my initials. Do it here. And I think this one's done. You can see a little better when that glares off of it. It turned out pretty cute too. Whitney says she needs to join too. Yeah, you do. That would be great. Just make sure you do it before August the 2nd though, because after that, I'm going to have to close it up for a little while. But thank you all for being here. Roseanne said she just joined the group. Yay, I'm so excited. Awesome. I feel like I've kind of ignored everyone that was watching on my Instagram, but I can't see both at the same time. But thanks for being here. And let me see if I can end this one. Let's see, did I miss any questions? Thanks, Gina. And the ladies that are watching that are in the creative community, I'll do a more detailed tutorial for you guys on something like this. And I'm not sure if we may just do a Facebook Live in the creative community Facebook group. So if you're in the group, if you just join, make sure that you go in to the members only area on my website and click on there's a little button there that allows you to request to join the Facebook group that's attached to the members only area. And we may just do a live video in the creative community Facebook group, and I'll give you more details and help you guys. That way you can ask questions about little things like I think Linda had a question about how to hold a palette knife when you're making the branches and things like that. So those little details like that will be things that we'll cover in that tutorial. But thank you all for being here and keeping me company today while I worked on this one. And if you have any other questions, you can leave a comment and I'll try to come back and answer any additional questions that pop up throughout the day. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching all the way to the end, and I will see you guys later.